At 5:40 when I started, it was hot. No, I'm not trying to look like a Texan. I was out by Big Bend National Park and I forgot my hat, so I had to buy one. And it's all they had. Anyways, the thermometer was reading like 110, which is exaggerated. That was 110 at 5:40 when I started working on the garden. I know it's not going to get any cooler, so I'm like, just bite it and do it. So you can tell where I have the sprinklers all the time. That one I arch a little bit in. The settings, I can't set it perfect. But what I did was, took the bird feeder down because I'm going to sprinkle. The yip dog next door. I trimmed the tomatoes back again. Nothing on that pepper plant, just aggravation. I did have a handful of tomatoes that I gave to the neighbor. The neighbor they actually have 2 yip dogs now, but they don't bark. Knock on wood. Not yet, anyways. So I trimmed them back very much. I forgot to weed out that grass there. These are the that radish. I forget the name of it now. But that was an experiment I won't do again. There's a couple of the root fibers that are out there. It just was not daikon radish, finally. So here are some of the, now this is the one that always got cooked in the sun. It was a beef steak. And there's a couple of them. Those are going to seed already. That's the basil here. And there's that one pepper. Ooh, look at that. I'll be darned. Nice. Might get a pepper this year. I did some spading, turning the ground over a little bit. Oh, yeah, I gotta show you guys. I killed a couple of those lousy mole crickets. The ones I always say are on steroids. And I seeded some. I gotta spray this after I get done watering. Ooh, there's a big wasp. Get it, buddy. Maybe he's looking for, I don't know if you see him. There's a big wasp there. Maybe he's chasing the worms that are eating me up. That's either cauliflower or broccoli. There are 2. Did I pass them up already? Oh, this was a Brussels sprout. And everything just eats the you-know-what out of it. A little bit of grass I didn't pull out. Another basil. Tomato I trimmed back. Again, I did have a handful of tomatoes I gave to the neighbors next door. She thanked me from the other side of the fence. And I said she was welcome. Yee. Come on, guys. I'll spray it after I get done sprinkling. But I pulled out that pea-sized cherry tomato. I got tired of that thing. Not even enough to wet the whistle. Some of the echinacea, I took a bunch of seeds and I sprinkle new echinacea up against the back wall. We'll see what happens there. Those I just let dry out, and I'll take the seed tops and spade them under in the fall. The bird feeder, you can see how messy these guys are. And then I get volunteers. Mole crickets. There they are. I killed, that's a baby. You can see the size of them. Those must be juveniles. Oh, this was that leaf, I forget what that get called, leaf hopper, buzzard, and another mole cricket. So I killed 4 mole crickets. I put it here by the bird feeder, thinking the birds can have a freebie if they want. Still kind of fresh. I put up a rain gauge, but every time I sprinkle, it says I got a couple inches of rain. Anyways, I'll fix that later. There's the sunblock, natural pine trees. And I'm thinking about sneakily planting some bushes on the other side so that will produce flowers for the hummingbirds, which reminds me, I gotta take that down. My hummingbird came in when I was outside and flew off because it's empty.